go in.
Hey guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. Final round of golf of my Abu Dhabi tour in 2020. Kicked the week off watching Westwood win his 44th professional event at the HSBC Abu Dhabi Golf Championships at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. Since went on to play the course on the Monday after the event. Played like a dog, but it was amazing to see a European tour course just fresh off hosting an event. The conditioning was unbelievable and the course itself was fantastic. This morning, I played 18 holes at Saadiyat Beach Golf Club, which I have to say is up there with one of my favourite courses ever. Absolutely loved it. And now I'm here completing the Abu Dhabi trifecta at YAS Links. Now this is the top rated course in the whole of the UAE, so expecting big things. Admittedly, I have actually played it a few years back, but I kind of wanted to forget that round because I think I shot about 98. It was one of my bad days, put it that way. Either way, the location of this course is pretty cool. Over here you've got Ferrari World, world's fastest roller coaster just there. We're also a stone's throw away from the Formula 1 racing track. Any of you guys who are into Formula 1 will know that there is a race here every year, and that is not too far from the golf course. So lots of world-class attractions here on Yas Island, including this amazing Kyle Phillips design golf course. Now I've just teed off, found the fairway. Yes please, another one. Continued the good driving from this morning. And I'm not entirely sure how many holes I'm going to be able to fit in. Sun goes down in Abu Dhabi around 6 o'clock this time of year. I'm here in January. I'm on a late tee time, obviously trying to squeeze in as many holes today as I possibly could, starting at Saadiyat, finishing here at Yas. So I'm going to try and get as many as I can done. Basically, I'm aiming for 18, I'm hoping for 18, be able to keep you guys a running score of my progress on the course, stable foot as always, just in case I have any blowouts I can just pick up. None of you guys want to watch me make it 10, well maybe you do, but yeah, let's get as many holes as we can on this amazing golf course, show you what it's all about, and complete the Abu Dhabi trip in style. Right, 107 yards into a slight breeze here on the first. Pin looks like it's cut front left. So, just going to hit a little wedge. This is kind of like gap wedge range quite comfortably. I don't want to balloon one up in the air and come short on the first. Can't quite remember what's around this green. So kind of hoping to throw this past the pin a little bit. Talking a good game as always. Knifed it, should be middle of the green and fine. Well, as usual, I've not had time to warm up, nor the desire really, but that was a pure guesswork putt. There was about 3 or 4 breaks in it. It was downhill. Left it about 10 feet away. It's not that bad. I honestly can't remember the last time I actually holed a left to right putt. To be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I left one high of the hole. Always missing low left to right. Take a bogey start, it's not too bad. Rushing out onto the course. Started bogey this morning as well, that ended up alright. So straight away we see tiny similarities between Yas and Saadiyat in terms of the fact that the bunkering is mega dramatic, and on the tee a lot of the fairways kind of funnel in, seemingly to the eye of course, and that's kind of where the similarities end. The bunkering, while dramatic, is totally different. This is very links in style, very rugged, very kind of, oh I'm going to beat you up kind of thing. As you see, you've got this kind of fescue style rough lining the edges of the bunkers if you go too far wide. And similarly on the fairways, there's lots of that classic links rolling terrain. So while the fact that YAS definitely isn't a traditional links, if we're going to be strict about the term, it's basically as close as you're going to get if you come to a place like the UAE. And what that points to is basically you've got 3 championship golf courses which we typically offer for an Abu Dhabi golf holiday, which might include flights, 4, 5 nights and 3 rounds of golf. So you've got Abu Dhabi Golf Club, your typical tour, perfectly manicured. It's not Parkland definitely, but it's completely different to YAS and Saadiyat. Then you got Saadiyat, which is just dominated by waste areas and that amazing bunkering, incredible views of the sea. And then you've got YAS, which is, like I said, it's an imitation links, which sounds a little bit harsh, but the variety on offer in Abu Dhabi across those 3 golf courses, and then that's not even taking into account the luxury accommodation, the amazing restaurants, the incredible weather. Yeah, Abu Dhabi is ticking a lot of boxes for me. Right, 253 left in, slightly into wind here, but I'm going to be aggressive. It appears that there's quite a bit of space up there. Got a shot. So if I can get a decent 3-wood away, should be on the cards here for 3 points, but we all saw the 3-wood hit off the deck at Saadiyat this morning. Good news is there is a ton of space left. The other good news is that there's a tendency when you pop a 3-wood fat, high and right about 40 or 50 yards, you're not going to lose them too often. That was so bad. Just because I want to show you guys as much of the golf course and its inherent traits as possible, I thought I'd pump one into the fescue from the relative safety of the fairway with a 3-wood. That ball went about 60 yards, so still got a long shot in and not the best of lies. Right, I'm going to see how linksy YAS really is. I've got about 90 yards. Got a 9-iron. I'm just going to try and fire one in low and chase it up the green. There is a fair bit of green to work with. Some funky slope going on as well. Get up that ridge. Get up and stay there. No! Oh. Right guys, unfortunately, and this is going to be part of the challenge here at YAS, I think, I played that fairly nicely but just pulled it a little bit further left than I would have liked. I got up to this top level where the pin is tucked at the back of the green. As I said, I pulled it and it's just trickled off the edge of this, down this huge drop off, and this is what I'm faced with. So yeah, now faced with the top of that lip is almost head height for me right now. No green to work with. I'm crap with a 60-degree wedge. Can't really bump it up that severe a slope. Not the place to miss. Just going to try that again, just to try and stop myself from crying to sleep tonight. No, no, no. Oh dear, 7 for 1. And there was me talking about potentially getting 3 or 4 points back in the fairway. Last time I was here I shot, yeah, about 98. Heading that way this time as well. Right, 1-1 start on the old Stableford front, so already 2 behind where I need to be for a decent score. And the holes aren't getting any easier. Another decent drive required. And that is perfect. Stroke 2 on the card, this par 4 third. I think maybe because there's mental bunkers all up the left with that water on the left as well. Because there's a decent amount of room out to the right, you know. sure how it gets stroke too, but well, I've just said that on camera and I'm about to hit a short iron, which I'm not very good at. Yeah, why did I say that? Yep, that's gone in the bunker. It appears I was incorrect. It's actually short of the bunker, so even worse. Ground under repair, so free drop. And I tell you now, I would rather be in the bunker here because this chip shot is not nice. Just go for a little knee drop. Worst lie I could have got. This is all going swimmingly. Oh, that's actually quite a good shot. Take that. Right guys, so quick little stat check for YAS Links. As with lots of modern championship golf courses, we've got 5 different sets of tees, ranging from 7,500 yards all the way down to 5.5. So 2,000 yard variance, depending on where you want to tee off from. Meaning, as usual, most golfers will be able to find their comfort zone on this very challenging golf course. I'm not playing great so far through 3 holes, but it's already kind of reminding me of the fact that last time I was here, I struggled to score here as well. Wind's a little stronger, as you're probably hearing on the mic. It's nowhere near what you might find on a traditional links course. But what you will find on traditional links courses are par 3s, which look a little bit like this. Not sure if you're able to see it from this far back, but the green is up here in a massive bowl type complex, and you can barely see the top of the pin from here. I'm guessing if I just pump one off the left, with the wind off the left, it should drift back, and potential to get this close if I hit a good shot. 168, 7 iron. I'm just going to try and hit a bit of a cut here. That could be good. Keep going right. Keep going right. Get up a lot. Bloody hell, it's so short. Oh, missed club. So guys, yeah, 4th green, massive dramatic bunker guarding the front right of the green. Big slope rolling down to the green, so this is why we could barely see the pin from where we were. Again, hugely contoured green, and despite the fact that I hit the shot I wanted to, I've pitched kind of up here and rolled all the way back down into another drop off. This time, with the state of my chipping at the moment, I'm desperate. I'm going to try and putt this, see what happens. Just realised I forgot to hit record on that, but as they say, a bad putt is still better than a bad chip. I've got a chance for a par. I'm hoping one arrives soon because this is just flashbacks to that 98. Yep, for anyone who's counting the gross score, that is 5 over through 4 holes. Where's the refreshments buggy? I fancy a beer now. Now, I know I can still have my off days, but when you compare my driving to what it was a year and a half, 2 years ago, a bit of a joke these days. Yeah, I mean, carrying on from where I left off this morning, my driver is the best club in my bag. Unfortunately, missing greens around Kyle Phillips' YAS Links is not sustainable, especially when you have a short game like mine. So quickly, that's what I'm starting to understand, is that my iron game is going to have to start going in that direction this afternoon if I want any sort of respectable score. As I said, 5 over through 4 holes so far, ain't looking good. And again, there are some ridiculous drop-offs around the screen. But anyway, back to my driving, because, you know, positive thoughts and all that kind of stuff. What is the biggest part of your game that's improved the most in recent months and or the last year or so? Let me know in the comments down below. For me, it's definitely my driving. Right, luckily that was a decent wedge shot to about 20 feet. But if you just look at some of these crazy slopes around the greens, you'll get an idea of what I was just talking about a minute ago. I mean, you pitch this, let's say pins at the front, you get it half a club wrong, pitch it kind of there with a bit of backspin. Yeah. Then all of a sudden you're looking at that for a third shot, and you can't even really see the top of the pin. I can just see the top of it here, and that ain't going to be fun trying to chip that. Let's whack it up there with a putter, so you can get an idea of how steep these slopes really are. Like, oh no. Avoiding the drop-offs around Yas is definitely something you want to be doing. Right, first part of the day here at Yas, and it was a comfortable, steady one at that, so encouraging. Just need to hit good iron shots basically. We've just let someone through, so we've got a few minutes, and you know what, walking off that par 3 green where I was saying where's the beer buggy, lo and behold there was a refreshments building right there. So last round of the trip. Why not indeed? Right, stroke 6, and I need something to happen here. I need a 3-pointer at some point. Not a good start. Not a good drive either, but should be okay. Yeah, see it bouncing. Right, found the waste area, and honestly couldn't have a better lie. Like, someone out here has come out here and placed this for me, I think. About 175. Moved off the left, maybe down a little, and hit 7. Hopefully take advantage of this ridiculous lie. Oh, moon ball and left. Could be on the next tee. Right, not quite as extreme as I thought I was about to say back in the fairway, back in the scrub. Missed this bunker left. I reckon I've pitched up behind the camera and kind of rolled down. Just avoided another area of GUR. And this isn't the easiest chip shot, even if you're okay at chipping, which I am not. That was a much better strike, still not a great shot. I'm just going to try something real quick. Confirm an inkling, bear with. Yeah. Inkling confirmed. Go in. Go on. Alright, may have figured something out with the old chipping. Have almost definitely just given myself the kiss of death, but... Go in. Go in! Oh! Right, positives to take from the first 6 holes. I've made a par. I may have just found something which might help my horrific chipping. We'll confirm later in the round. Obviously I was playing off a bit of a fluffy lie, so that was a bonus. Let's see if that works on the fairways as well, what I was just doing. Well, and I'm also playing a world-class golf course. So thanks for joining in, guys, from holes 1 to 6 here at YAS Links. If you want to see holes 7 to 12, I'm not sure what time is it actually. Let me just check. It's not looking 100% that I'm going to get 18 in. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some of the signature holes, because I know when the course gets down towards the water it becomes very spectacular indeed. So yeah, stay tuned or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to see more action here from Yas in Abu Dhabi. And if you have any questions about the golf course or about the other courses I've played on my trip here so far, Saadiyat Beach and Abu Dhabi Golf Club, or even attending a European Tour event with Your Golf Travel, make sure you whack them in the comments section below, or email me at raymondo@yourgolftravel.com. See you guys on the 7th tee.